One of my favorite things about being involved in the sneaker industry and reviewing sneakers online is that every so often a package will show up on my doorstep and I have no idea what it is. And exactly that happened to me this morning when I opened up my door and this package was sitting on my front step. Now at first glance I had no idea what this was. I mean, obviously it was inside like a cardboard box, but once I opened up the cardboard box, all I saw was the Adidas 3 stripes and this eye logo, which honestly I wasn't that familiar with. But then I turned the box on its side and saw the Bad Bunny logo, and I knew today's unboxing was going to be absolutely insane. But before we dive into the unboxing, I just want to give myself a shameless plug and a shout out for my brand new TikTok account, which honestly isn't actually that new. I've had it for a couple months at this point, but I just started posting on it regularly. So if you guys want to check out my TikTok and check out some of my thrift store finds and early looks at early sneakers, make sure to give me a follow at Real Seth Fowler, and I've also left a link to it in the top of the description below. But in today's video, like I said, we're going to be unboxing the brand new upcoming Bad Bunny Adidas collaboration. I actually have yet to see these sneakers, and I think midway through the video I'm actually going to try them on and film some on feet so you guys have a good idea of how these will actually look on your feet if you're able to grab them. And what's crazy is that I've really liked Adidas' other collaborations with Bad Bunny on the forums. I think they've had 3 other collaborations in a black, brown, and a pink colorway. Unfortunately though, I haven't been able to grab any of those colorways because they've been so limited and so hyped up. So the fact that Adidas deemed me worthy enough to check out their brand new Bad Bunny collaboration is really exciting to me. I'm super stoked to check out this shoe and have a pair of Bad Bunnies. I can't wait. Before we dive into the unboxing though, they did send over a note so I could read it to you guys and let you guys know what this shoe is all about. We want to go beyond what is established. It is much more than a simple action. It is a search for an experience that allows each one to find new places. It is about connecting with expression without limits. That is the rule of the game. Catch and throw is a journey into the unexplored, where the only rule is to play irreverently, challenging the established parameters. Catch, do what you want, and throw again. Interesting. I don't understand any of that, but hey, you know what? It sounded good, so that's all that matters. It says at Bad Bunny PR, at Adidas Originals, hashtag Adidas Bad Bunny, hashtag gifted by Adidas. Really appreciate this Adidas and Bad Bunny. This is super cool, and I'm really excited to check these out. Before we dive into the shoes though, let's take a quick look at this box because this box is honestly pretty insane. So on the top of the box, you've got the Adidas 3 stripes in this cool gloss sort of tan color. You've got the Bad Bunny eye logo. On either side of the box, you've got Bad Bunny's name right there, and then on the drawer side of the box you've got the Bad Bunny logo and the Adidas logo, and then finally on the other side of the box you've got the size tag. Now the official name for this shoe is Bad Bunny Forum Power because this shoe is actually sort of a mashup of 2 different silhouettes, and the official name for this colorway is Catch and Throw, but the official colorway itself is actually Sand Asiora Subcol. So I'm just gonna go with Catch and Throw because I have no idea what any of that means. But I guess without further ado, let's just slide this box open and see what we get. So it looks like the first thing inside the box is actually a dust bag. I love when shoes have dust bags. That usually means it's a pretty high quality shoe. This is a really nice dust bag. It comes in like a tan canvas with the Adidas and Bad Bunny logo printed right there in the center. Very, very nice. It looks like you just get one, so you put both shoes into one dust bag. Sometimes they come with 2 dust bags, 1 for each shoe. I don't usually like when brands do that because I end up losing like one of the shoes. It's a whole big thing. But now let's actually check out the shoes themselves. So here they are, the Adidas Bad Bunny Catch and Throws. Actually, the Adidas Bad Bunny Forum Power Catch and Throws is the full name of this sneaker. And I've got to say, this sneaker does not disappoint. So like I mentioned a little bit earlier, this shoe is sort of a mashup of 2 different Adidas silhouettes. And if you're familiar with Bad Bunny's other 3 collaborations with Adidas, he usually collaborates on Adidas Forum sneakers. And what's cool about this collaboration is that this shoe is sort of an Adidas Forum. The top half of the shoe is an Adidas Forum, whereas the bottom half of the shoe is actually from the Adidas Power phase. And I've got to say, colorway-wise, this shoe is pretty wild. It seems to come with like this tan base, and then you've got all sorts of different accent colors throughout the shoes, like oranges and blues, and I guess it's some sort of pink or like maroon color. But let me throw these on really quick, see how they fit, see how they feel on foot, and then I'll give you guys a full review, or I guess very detailed overview. Okay, so I've tried them on, I've worn them around for a little bit, and I've got to say, for a shoe that's sort of a mashup of 2 different sneakers, a mashup that I don't think's been done before, let me know in the comment section down below if I'm wrong about that, But I feel like Adidas really knocked this one out of the park. Adidas and Bad Bunny, because it is of course a collaboration. But I feel like they did a really great job on this shoe in terms of fit and in terms of comfort. This is a very comfortable shoe, even though it's just got a pretty basic EVA midsole. But before we dive into the materials that make up this sneaker, why don't we talk about the release date and when you can grab a pair of these for yourself. So the Adidas Bad Bunny Forum Power in the catch and throw colorway has an official release date of February 9th. I'm not exactly sure what the price is, but let me check the Adidas Confirmed app, because these are supposed to release both on the Adidas Confirmed app in the United States and on the Adidas Confirmed app in Puerto Rico. So it looks like the price for these guys is going to be $160 on the US Adidas Confirmed app, and once again they do release on February 9th at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So if you're not familiar with Benito, or Bad Bunny as he's more commonly referred to, he is the Latin trap king. He is a very famous Puerto Rican rapper and singer. And one of the things that makes Bad Bunny really stand out is his sense of style, so it makes a lot of sense that a sneaker brand is collaborating with him. It's actually really cool that a lot of Latin artists are getting awesome sneaker collaborations. Last year, the year before, we had J Balvin's Jordan collaboration, and then over the last 2 years, we've had the Bad Bunny Adidas collaborations. And I think it's fair to say that this Adidas Forum Power, I think is the official name of this shoe, definitely embodies a lot of his style. It features a lot of his sort of crazy aesthetic and some really cool color combinations. But getting into the sneaker itself, let's check out some of the materials that make up this shoe and some of the details that make this shoe as interesting as it is. And starting off on the toe of this shoe, the first thing that you've got is what seems to be a synthetic nubuck material in this nice light tan color. Then moving up from that, you've got this nice padded black nylon material on a majority of the toe. Then just above that, you've got some more synthetic nubuck material in this nice light pink or salmon color. Now, one of the details that you might have already noticed on this shoe is that this shoe features two different tongues, a detail that we've seen on some other sneaker collaborations, but on this shoe, the second tongue is actually removable. It's something that I just found out when I was playing with this shoe during this review, but it's actually connected with these button things. Let me see if I can pull it off. There we go. And the topmost tongue comes in black nylon with the Bad Bunny eye logo right there in the center. Underneath the first tongue, you've got your second tongue that comes in this light tan mesh material, and at the top of this tongue, you've got the Adidas logo, or the Adidas Trefoil logo, in white on a black patch. Now, I don't know how difficult it's going to be to get this first tongue back on the shoe, but I'm going to try. I feel like this is one of those things that you're supposed to do when the shoe is unlaced, because this is not the easiest thing to do. Got it. Got it. Figured it out. Weaving over top of the tongue through these black lace eyelets, you've got these flat tan laces, and if you're not a fan of this lace color, you can also switch them out for the two other laces that Adidas provides, a light blue and a black. Then moving inside the sneaker, you've got a black fabric sock liner, which feels pretty soft to the touch, and then rounding off the inside of the shoe, you've got a black insole with the Bad Bunny and Adidas logo printed on the heel in white. As far as sizing and fit, the Adidas Bad Bunny Forum Power seems to fit true to size, and honestly, it was a very comfortable shoe on foot. I was very happy with the fit. I was very happy with the padding on the upper. Like I said earlier on, even though the midsole is just sort of a standard EVA foam, it does feel pretty good underfoot. It's not boost comfortable, but it's definitely not bad. And if you're grabbing a pair of these on February 9th when they officially release, I would suggest going true to size unless you have really wide feet. In that case, maybe go up half a size. Continuing back on the shoe, you've got these bright neon orange Adidas 3 stripes that have these serrated edges. Then just behind the 3 stripes, you've got the word Benito written, or I guess the name Benito written, because this is actually Bad Bunny's first name. As you move farther back in the shoe, you get some more of that synthetic nubuck material in a slightly darker shade of tan than you have on the front half of the sneaker. Then as you move towards the heel of the shoe, you get to this removable Adidas heel patch, I guess is what you'd call it. You can pull it off and it reveals this sort of Velcro panel right there, which doesn't have the Adidas logo on it, so I'm not sure exactly why you would want to remove this. This patch seems to come in this sort of very light tan synthetic leather material with the Adidas logo debossed into it, and then around the edges of the patch you've got this very thick, almost embroidered feeling stitching detail. And then finally moving down to the midsole and the outsole of the shoe, you've got this darker tan rubber material. Then in the center of the midfoot of the midsole, you can actually see through to the EVA foam, and on top of that you've got this sort of thread mesh detail, which is a callback to some other Adidas silhouettes. Actually, I don't know if you noticed, but during the on-foot portions of this shoe, I previewed the brand new Monsieur Banana collaboration apothecary socks. And what's crazy about this collaboration is that it comes in 3 different colors, and actually all 3 of these colors work perfectly with these sneakers. So if you're grabbing the Adidas Bad Bunny Forum Powers in this catch and throw colorway, you can actually grab any of the socks from the Monsieur Banana apothecary collaboration and match perfectly with this shoe. And I believe those socks drop on apothecary.com on February 11th, a couple days after the release of this shoe. So overall, I feel like the Adidas Bad Bunny Forum Powers are a solid 4th collaboration from Bad Bunny and Adidas. Understandably, this colorway might not be for everybody, but at the same time, if you're into tans and really cool accent colors, or you love Puerto Rican heritage, or maybe you love Bad Bunny, this shoe is a great sneaker to go with. Personally, I love the bulky feel of the sneaker. I know it's not a skate shoe, but it kind of has that skate shoe vibe to it, and when I throw it on my feet, it feels puffy and it feels comfortable, and I really like that about it. Plus for me, I'm going to be rocking these shoes with the Monsieur Banana collaboration. It's a great shoe to go with any of the colorways. I know I keep promoting those, but I'm super stoked on that collaboration. And by the way, if you haven't checked out Monsieur Banana's channel, you definitely have to check her out. She's an awesome sneaker reviewer from Australia. I'm running out of breath because I have so many good things to say, but all in all, this is an awesome sneaker collaboration. I'm really into it, and I'm very thankful that Adidas sent it my way. Now, I have no idea how limited these sneakers will be. Obviously, before the release of the shoe, the resale prices of these sneakers are kind of insane. I'm seeing on StockX they're going for around $400 to $500, but I'm assuming once these sneakers actually release, the price should drop, and hopefully you should be able to grab a pair of these for yourself on February 9th on the Confirmed app. But now I would love to know your thoughts on this upcoming sneaker collaboration and whether this is a shoe that you're going to try and go for on February 9th when they finally release. So make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in the next one.